Afe bibi koso. Sa term no term ni ade no.
Term no.
They are sowing a seed in the public.
Do I look like a supreme leader?
And what's mama market for maybe set a year to be agenda. In an event kwasi as samra near term limit 2 terms limitation year free wa you know say emrabia ni wa ya it takes retrospective effect.
Look at my face. Do I look like a supreme leader?
A supreme leader.
Do I look like a supreme leader? I'm a Democrat.
No, you don't.
True.
And we will continue to educate the people what the position of the law is.
Educate them.
And even when we attained 2/3 of parliament, I said that we're not going to use it to ride roughshod over the minority.
And we will educate the people.
And that we're going to give opportunity for democracy to flourish.
If you've enjoyed this video so far, please do me a huge favor and hit the like button and subscribe. These videos take quite a long time to make, so if you could help me out, I'll love you forever. Thank you all for your support. Now let's get back to this crazy story.
Now, this is the penultimate number and it's number 2. At number 2, I present to you Okatakyie Afrifa. Wow! This guy has a thunderous voice. Like, when he speaks, you wanna listen. I've been able to watch a couple of his videos and I sincerely will tell you that he makes great impression in whatever content he's going to present. Thank you so much, Mr. Okatakyie. Keep up the good work.
So vociferous, broadcast journalist, Okatakyie Afrifa has, revealed something which has been very strange. Now, according to Okatakyie Afrifa, what he reviewed and posted on his Facebook shows that President John Mahama is trying or putting things in place to vie for his 3rd term. So, in fact, this rumor is not, the first time, or this is not the first time we are hearing this rumor. In fact, we heard this rumor way back. That was when, Bernard Avle, in one of the Meet the Press, asked the president that, Mr. President, are you likely to be a supreme leader? But he said no. Even when NDC had majority in parliament, they never meant to use it to bully the minority in parliament. And so, they will never do that. In fact, he said he was going to abide by the true principles of democracy. That was what the president said in one of the Meet the Press. In case you missed that, here is that.
Bernard said, I'm in danger of becoming a supreme leader. Look at my face. Do I look like a supreme leader? And that is to paraphrase Prof. Star. At times, do I look like a cat hunter? Do I look like a supreme leader? I'm a Democrat true and true. And even when we attained 2/3 of parliament, I said that we're not going to use it to ride roughshod over the minority, and that we're going to give opportunity for democracy to flourish.
Now, these allegations came to bear when Okatakyie Afrifa, by the time he was in Ghana, now he's in America. So, on his For the Record show, when he stated boldly that information that he has intercepted is that the president is going to go for a 3rd term. So what even made it more alarming was that the Chief Justice of Ghana, there were people who sent in petitions to have her removed. Now she's been removed and replaced by another Chief Justice. So according to Okatakyie, that was the process for them to remove her, get a new Chief Justice, so that when they go to seek for interpretation, it will be very easy for them, or for John Mahama, to become the 3rd term president.
Afe bibi koso. Sa 3rd term, John Mahama be ko 3rd term, on ko 3rd term. Gradually, they are sowing a seed in the public. Now, once mama market for maybe set a year to be agenda. In an event kwasi as samra near sa 3rd term limit 2 terms limitation year free wa you know say emrabia ni wa it takes retrospective effect. And we will continue to educate the people what the position of the law is. Me won so mo de ma bia e Jomfo ma bi say John Mahama petete ma obo e agenda omo so seed so ma kwa bi plus be tutu ana ni so aya ma ne penase John Mahama on tetem ne on kono china and we will educate the people.
Oh, all of these have gone to bed. In fact, we are relaxed and everybody thinks that John Mahama is not going to vie again. Then now Okatakyie Afrifa in America dropped this bombshell just yesterday and shared some pictures of people who became very powerful at their peak as president. But then with time, they became so powerful that they got power drunk, and these people were in fact taken off either by coup d'etat or even taken to the International Criminal Court. Now, one of the people that he posted was the former president of Guinea, Alpha Condé. Now, Alpha Condé served as president of Guinea, from December 2010 to September 2021, and he was democratically elected in He was democratically elected as president in the country's history, but with time, he became power drunk and disrespected the people. Eventually, he was overthrown in the coup d'etat in 2021. So this was one of the pictures he dropped. And there was another picture that he also dropped. And the second picture he dropped was a picture of Charles Taylor, who served as the 22nd president of Liberia. He also became power drunk, and eventually he was tried and convicted for war crimes and crimes against humanity, specifically for his involvement in the Sierra Leonean Civil War. So these were the pictures he served. So clearly he's telling a story that John Mahama is trying to be power drunk, and then when he eventually go for third term, he may end up like any of these presidents. So let's review what Okatakyie Afrifa wrote all the way from the United States of America. Dear Mahama, don't go ahead with your plan. It's 1 a.m. in Trump's land and I bring you greetings. I was deeply shocked as some of the very people you have appointed called me after my last post. One of them with reckless arrogance said, let the drunkard go ahead. He will be shocked. It reminded me of how Julius Caesar and Alexander Macedon died. Sir, respectfully, take a good look at the pictures down below. These men at some point had fools around them who made them feel untouchable. But when the time came, they were left off their fate. This shows the dangerous circle of sycophants. This shows the dangerous circle of sycophants who embolden leaders to defy the masses, whispering false assurances and mocking the will of the people. History teaches us that fools make men feel untouchable, but when the time of reckoning comes, they vanish, leaving their master to face the consequences all alone. Again, the Constitution speaks with clarity and finality. Article 66, Clause 2 of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana declares, a person shall not be elected to hold office as President of Ghana for more than 2 terms, whether consecutive or non-consecutive. Once a person has been elected twice, the Constitution bars them forever from taking the presidency again. Again, the Constitution speaks with clarity and finality. Article 62, Clause 2 of the 1992 Constitution. Now, across the world, history has shown what happens when leaders attempt to defy such limits. In Guinea, Alpha Condé forced a third term upon the people, only to be swept away by a coup as citizens rose in resistance. In Côte d'Ivoire, Alassane Ouattara's third term bid ignited unrest and bloodshed, leaving scars of the nation's democratic fabric. In Colombia, Alvaro Uribe's ambition for a third term was blocked by the Constitutional Court, proving that institutions can stand firm against outrage. These examples remind us that when leaders overstay their welcome, the people resist and democracy fight back. Boli Idi Amin, you have already served your 2 terms. Any attempt to test the boundaries of the sacred clause is not only unconstitutional, but a direct assault on the democratic will of the people, and we shall be guided by Article 3 accordingly. Ghana will not return to the days of endless rule. Ghana will not gamble with its stability. Ghana will not allow greedy and selfish ambitions to override the Constitution. Let this be a warning. The 2-term limit. Now he goes further to sound a warning to John Mahama, and he says, let this be a warning. The 2-term limit is non-negotiable. It is the people's covenant with democracy, and it shall be defended with vigilance. Some of us don't want to be a line in a page of someone's history. We want to own a whole chapter, so don't give us the chance. I write you this letter out of love because I love you, because I love Mama Lordina continually. Explains to your brother-in-law from Nkranza about me. So this is the letter that Okatakyie Afrifa has written to the President of Ghana, John Mahama, all the way from America, warning him and reminding him of people, who defied and tried to go third term, the results, the effect that came onto that people, and then also warning that if John Mahama dares, that one is there. So that is the letter Okatakyie Afrifa has written to the president. Now, what is your take? Do you agree with Okatakyie Afrifa, or do you disagree? Do you think his tone was too harsh? Do you think he spoke to the president arrogantly, or you think whatever he said is a step in the right direction? Leave your comment in the comment section. It's a wrap for today.